時代ありったけの夢をかき集め探し物を探しに行くのさ One Piece 羅針盤なんて渋滞のもと熱に浮かされ漢字を問うのさ誇りかぶってた宝の地図も確かめたのなら伝説じゃない個人的な話は誰かのバイボリズムの勝手思い過ごせばいいありったけの夢をかき集め探し物を探しに行くのさポケットの恋それと You wanna be my friend We are on the cool We are
Okay.
And let people know that 2 of our players haven't showed up.
富名声
That
この世の
problem.
全てを手に入れた男海賊王ゴールド・ロジャー彼の死に際に放った一言は人々を海へ駆り立てた
俺の財宝か欲しけりゃくれてやる探せこの世の全てをそこに置いてきた
Hello. Hi, everyone. I don't know if anyone's here. Hello. Well, this is supposed to be the start of the stream, but not all of our players have assembled yet. Not all of our dearest pirates have assembled at the appointed time. So, please bear with us. We may have to delay the start a little bit, or, otherwise cancel it if they don't show up at all. I'm gonna give them some time, though. So, in the meantime, just enjoy some nice One Piece tunes. Catch you soon.
Are they seriously late on the first day? Wow, speak of the devil.
Oh, hi.
If I tell you my excuse, you'll feel bad. So just know that I had a good reason to not be here until this exact. And I'm sorry I was a little bit late. Did we start yet? Okay, cool.
自由を求め選ぶべき世界が目の前に広々と横たわっている終わらぬ夢がお前たちの導き手ならば超えてゆけ己が信念の旗のもとに
GG. Slow clap.
Oh man, I'm all over this. I just instinctively went on to like, all right, I gotta go update the stream. I went to the D&D time channel and was just like,
You're just too used to it. What can we say?
yeah, I was about to make an announcement on the thing. I was like, oh wait, none of these drop-down options are what I'm doing. What?
So Pete, are you a Terraria boy?
I've played Terraria. I wouldn't call myself a Terraria boy. I'm more of a Minecraft lad at heart.
I get that. I like Minecraft better than Terraria. But apparently, well, not apparently, I know this for a fact, there is a mod loader, T mod loader, that allows you to play Terraria as a 64-bit game instead of a 32-bit game.
Wait. Alright, hold on a second. Can you link me this? I'm trying to picture all these extra bits.
But like, so, are we okay with playing without
Oh, it's...
or top?
I guess so.
Oh, Todd's not here.
Doom is not here yet. No.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Usually bad about being punctual.
Well, it's not even necessarily that it adds extra pixels, but it makes it 64-bit so it runs better on 64-bit computers.
That sounds pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. It also allows you to have more than like 10 mods before your game lags.
I would try this. I assume you can multiplayer. I'd be down to play a little bit.
Yes, you can.
To put together a server or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because I never got deep in.
Yeah, I
and
get
with
that.
regards to your question, Fox, I think the answer is I mean, up to you.
Yeah.
He probably I was expecting when I came in for you guys to have started without me, honestly.
No, I mean it just started and she just introduced us. Well, not even us, just the game as a whole.
Yeah. So my answer, my answer would have been yes, start without. But again, the choice is completely yours, Fox. What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess it's whether you think he needs to be here for the start or not.
I mean, he said earlier he was like, "Oh yeah, let's go tonight."
He used to be like this all the time with darts games, so
He still is like this all the time with Darth.
not as bad as Nate though. Reflected plays in that game with us, and he's always late.
No, it's 1:30 in the morning for me, so I assume it's nothing like that then. Yeah, he's got no excuse.
0.
Alright.
All right. I heard it until just a couple seconds ago.
I can't hear it. I can't hear it now.
It was hitting me with that Baby Stars theme, which is one of the best.
Being betrayed by
I gave the ultimate thing for Ta.
Hello! We're back. We're gonna get started with just the 3 players we have here. We have, for your viewing pleasure, Pete.
Hi,
Yes.
I'm here.
Hi. Alex.
Oh, hey, it me.
Yep. And Dart here.
Hello, hello.
Alright. So, before we get started, do you guys want to introduce your characters for the crowd? Just give them a little bit of snippets for everyone, for those who didn't attend session 0. Who wants to start?
I can begin if you'd like.
Sure.
I'm playing Gene Palsgrave is the name that I decided on. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but the name Palsgrave comes from an old famous pirate, and the thing that he was known for as a pirate was just basically he was like a 40-year-old dude that had a midlife crisis and then became a pirate. And my character's pretty old, so that felt right for him. He is a human. He is a brawler, which mechanically in this system is essentially I punch people. I'm kind of a punch 'em up boy. I can also do kicks and headbutts, but I think my character is just going to be doing a lot of punching because I like that flavor personally. But you know, your whole body is a weapon. He's pretty tanky, and he ate a devil fruit, and that's kind of one of the core defining things about his character. Comes from his devil fruit. He ate the kare kare no mi, which is the wither fruit. As a result, his body is just in a constant state of kind of drying out and withering away and aging. And he has to offset that by withering other things and absorbing some of that life back. And it's kind of it's from my perspective as a player, it's a pretty cool power, but from his perspective, it is absolutely a curse and a terrible kind of way to live. So as he goes out, and after just kind of taking a very long time, abandoned on an island, trying to gain control over this ability, he finally has enough to not at least hurt other people with it, and is going to try and sail the seas and see if he can reverse this terrible curse on himself.
Well,
That's
awesome.
That's him in a nutshell.
Yeah, and you happen to be the captain of this crew who doesn't.
Yar hor ho ho.
Yeah, who still doesn't have an official name yet. Hopefully, we'll get to that eventually in character.
Yeah, well, I assume we'll talk about that, like, because we're not an official crew yet.
Yeah. All right. So, who wants to go next? Start.
Sure. I am going to be playing Dunstan Duke, the soon-to-be crew's navigator. He is a human warrior with no devil fruit powers, so when all of these guys fall into the water and start to drown, it's my job to save them, probably.
Yes, inevitably fall into the water. You forgot
Yeah.
that part.
Thank you.
Yeah, personality-wise, he's not a big fan of Marines, but he is definitely a big fan of exploring, and pretty much can't resist going, well, literally anywhere. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Alright. Well, that's Dunstan Duke, right?
Yep.
I think I said this last time, but what a righteous name Dunstan Duke is.
Yes, Dunstan Duke. Alright. And Alex, I know you've been anxiously waiting.
Why, hello everyone! I am Sunny Days! Sunny Days is a little man. He's a dwarf, a swordsman, and a chef. So, you could say that he's skilled with blades. And while he is small, that doesn't stop him from wielding a full-sized katana. Which you might think is cumbersome, but he's got the powers of the fold fruit. Which allows him to fold anything he wants, a number of times he wants, within limit for the most part. It keeps its weight, but increases in density, which is always nice. On top of that, he's a bit of your Sanji / Brooke /
Frankie.
Frankie, yeah. he's a bit of a pervert, but he's not vulgar. For the most part. He tends to avoid his duties, but, I mean, he's a traveler. He doesn't care about work too much. But you also probably shouldn't tick him off, because while he is small, he is extremely strong. And although you could probably get away with just telling him any kind of lie, he'll probably believe it. But he is very cute, so... You know, don't lie to the poor boy.
Can you fold with your fold fruit? Can you fold a piece of paper more than 8 times?
Yes, I can.
Oh god.
Unlimited power, yes.
So just to ask, are you planning to like fold up a ship and just carry it around in your pocket? So that sounds like a great
but one
idea.
day. Not yet, but one day maybe.
If you folded the ship like that, you would still have to be strong enough to then carry a ship, right?
That's true. I can only fold things that I can carry or pick up.
I see.
So if I could lift a boulder, if I was strong enough to lift a boulder, I could fold it into a pebble.
It would still be as heavy as a boulder.
Yes, but
That sounds like a good thing to throw at somebody.
it does.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you just hand someone an innocuous pebble and their hand goes crashing through the ground.
Or just falls through their hand.
Yep. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get started. So let's put on the opening music. Hopefully.
富、名声、力、この世の全てを手に入れた男、
Oh, yeah.
海賊王ゴールド・ロジャー。彼の死に際に放った一言は、人々を海へ駆り立てた。
俺の財宝か欲しけりゃくれてやる。探せ。この世の
Can we get at some point, Fox? Can we get subtitles on screen at some point for the opening dialogue?
グランドライ
I
ンを目指
mean,
し、
maybe.
夢を追い続
I don't know if I could do that, but I could try.
To summarize for anyone unfamiliar with One Piece, it is roughly my treasure. I left it all in one piece. Is pretty much it.
Yeah.
It just seems a lot more long-winded when you say it in Japanese.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some intricacies there as well.
Hopefully this isn't on loop. I don't think it's on loop. It hasn't repeated yet.
I can hear Luffy's arm stretching out in that sound effect in the background. It sounds like he also bumbled into something. Wait, are we live right now, Fox? Are people hear me rambling?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Alright.
You thought you could just get away with speaking and no one would hear you?
Goodness me.
Fool!
Fool.
I thought I was just talking to you.
Well, yeah, no, we're live until I say we're not.
Fair enough.
So, you know, I'm still getting used to this. But yes, everyone, welcome! Oh, God. Let's see. Is it this one?
You may have to not talk to people while you're,
I'm not talking to people.
Oh, you're typing in a rhythm. I got you.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you. Cool.
Fool. Don't display my intricacies.
I am a fool!
Anyway, so, let's begin. All of you have found yourselves on the island of Snowbell. It's actually a little small island in the South Blue, relatively south. It's fairly cold here, but on one side of the island, there's a somewhat sunny and tropical island, or rather shore, where the town is. A small port town. Palsgrave.
The name of the town was Snowbell, right?
Yeah. The island's name is Snowbell and the town's name is Snowbell. It's the same.
Excellent.
Yeah. Alright. Gene.
That's me.
Yes, you. You find yourself washed up.
So this is the first island I've been to after literally 30 years in isolation, right?
Right.
This is the first place I've been.
Yep.
And I probably, I set out from that island. I imagine at some point I had a raft, but the term washed up implies that I did not do that great.
Do you have any navigation skills?
I do not have navigation skills, but I do have a favored secondary skill in sailing.
Alright, well, let's roll a sailing roll. Let's see how you did.
Oh, wonderful. The first roll?
Yes!
Alright. Let me go down, and I've put this one in myself, so it actually says sailing.
Okay.
Average.
14. Well, your raft didn't break apart.
Oh,
while
wow!
you were on it, so that's good.
It's made entirely from wood that has been completely drained of all water, so the wood is pretty bad, I would say, that this raft is made from.
Yeah. It is breaking apart when you start paddling into shore. I assume you have like some kind of oar or something.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine I've made some kind of makeshift. There were provisions on the boat. Those are probably at this point completely wiped to the point where I had less than I even needed, so I'm pretty hungry, pretty tired.
Yep.
Or torn apart. The ship breaking apart in pieces. Dried the wood that's been kind of like drained like that. It's very buoyant. It is not the sturdiest.
All right, but here it is. Finally, your first island. It's slightly covered in some misty fog, but when the sun Sean, really? Sun beams down. The fog parts and you see a lovely little town that seems to be bustling. Snowbell. What do you do?
You see this this relatively like old-looking man. He has kind of white hair that's in tangles and scraggles from dirt on his back. He's wearing a coat that's huge for his size. It fits over his shoulders, and he doesn't even put his arms in the armhole because they don't seem to, like I said, fit him. His entire outfit seems to be more or less in that state. He has pants that are too big for him that are kind of like tied around the ankles. The same thing with his shirt, and he walks. And just for the record, I thought like a nice. What would you say is a nice starting strength for me to be at? How long have I been at sea?
Well, let's
maybe like a cool 8, something like that.
Yeah, I'll roll. Let's see. I'm gonna roll. Your island was tiny.
Yeah, just a little. That island is probably also barely an island anymore.
Let's see. Yeah, you don't have much strength left in you.
Wait, is that?
That's how many days you were at sea.
Okay, it's not as terrible as it could have been. But yeah, that probably puts me at around a 10. But I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not myself.
Yeah.
So at this point, yeah, he looks old. He looks probably about his actual age, which is around 52 years old. Of course, he doesn't really know at this point how old he is. As he starts kind of just walking to shore, tired, hungry, physically exhausted and weak, and just, despite all of that, has a look of absolute joy on his face as he's seeing people in civilization for the first time. And he'll walk towards this town.
Alright. You get some odd looks from some people who notice that you're drifting up on a pretty much really dilapidated looking raft. Like, the wood's all dry and rotted, and you look like you've been shipwrecked for days.
Is there a dock here?
Yeah.
Can I go tie up my awful raft at the dock?
Oh, yeah. Right here. You can tie it up right up here. It's empty.
Excellent.
Do you want to pull your token onto the map? Do you have a token?
Oh, I don't have a token yet. I was thinking about getting, like, a picture for it. I couldn't find a picture that... I have a very specific image of what he looks like, but if you want, I can just grab a filler token.
Yeah, grab a filler token.
Let's see. I'll just grab something from my inventory.
I'll arrange something for next time.
This is something that I just know you guys will at least identify as me.
Perfect.
Where is it?
Yep, definitely
yeah,
you.
You'll at least know that that's Pete's token. Alright.
Right. So we're gonna pull you up right here.
Real quick.
Yeah.
They're not seeing what we're seeing.
Yeah, it doesn't have the map on the stream. Also, it looks like the bottom is blocking off the rolls.
How strange. Well, let me fix that real quick. Should be. I see.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Maybe I just need to have that like slightly minimized off to the side. Oh. Oops. Nope. Okay, I got it. I know what I have to do now.
Now you understand.
Yes, I understand. Yes, a burst of color. Welcome everyone. Yep. So this is a token. Gene. That's Gene.
It could stand to be shrunken up and down a little bit, just so they can see the rolls.
Sure. They can see the rolls though, I think, but
They can see rolls that not the most recent one.
I see.
Yeah, the previous.
There we go. That's better.
That's not it. That's it. Okay. Just let me know if that's ever off. That should update. Let me do a quick tester. Testo. And did it update on the stream? Yes, it did. Alright, cool. We're good. I think we're all good. Sorry. There's gonna be a couple kinks while we work this out. But yes, welcome Gene to Snowbell. As you walk up, a man greets you. Let me get a token for him.
Oh, excellent.
Why, hello there. What brings you to shore, mister? You don't look so good.
Hello! And I put out my hand and go to shake his hand, and then I kind of like immediately retract. I probably shouldn't do that, and put my hand back in a very kind of awkward greeting as I retract my handshake.
Yep. He had extended his hand like halfway as you had gone to, and just stares at you, really confused.
Well, you're looking mighty rough there. What happened to you?
Just a bit of a rough voyage coming here, I suppose. What's your name, sir?
My name?
Oh gosh.
My name's Barry. I run the tavern in this here town. Why don't you come here? Why don't you come down and get yourself a drink? You sound parched.
What? Yeah, that cool water. Yes. What year is it?
He gives you an odd look.
You can answer that if you need to figure out the year. You can just be like, he says the year.
Yeah, he says the year and mentions the incident at Marineford, where the Whitebeard pirates clashed with the Marines.
Whitebeard died.
Yeah, it was all over the news, everywhere, across the whole world.
He was the strongest man alive. Yes, a drink of water. It sounds lovely. It's nice to speak to you, sir. And you see his eyes almost kind of like tear up a little bit.
Well, settle down there. Let's go. It's right this way.
And he'll
Beautiful weather. What do you call this place?
This here is Snowbell. It's a little quiet town in South Blue. I'm sure you knew that, though.
Was this town around? Is this like a new upstart town, or is this a place I might have?
Yeah, this is a newer upstart town.
Okay, so this isn't a place I might have done like any merchant selling back in my
No.
earlier days.
We're a relatively new sort of town. We sprung up in over the last, 50 years or so. Going strong, though.
What is this guy's accent?
Good. Well, yes, a drink. And then I kind of stop. Do I have money?
Did you have money when you got wrecked where you were?
I mean, I think as just a.
Also, do you have any, like, berry left over from, like, your starting purchases?
I didn't know how to do that. But I also didn't require any equipment because I'm a brawler, so I'm only gonna punch, and I just have my clothes.
You do have starting money.
Then I have that, I would assume.
Yeah, you have that.
100,000 berries.
Yeah, 100,000.
I was just a merchant, so that was probably like, I had a good amount of money before I crashed, so I probably this was just what was on me when I decided to go into kind of exile. So.
All right, but yeah, this is.
So yeah, I can pay. I follow him to the bar.
Yeah. All right, and we're gonna switch over that way. To the bar. He leads you in. The entrance is down at the bottom here.
Can I just take a moment to say very good taste at the bar up there?
Yeah, it's a good bar.
I see this guy right here. That looks like it might be. I don't know. I'm just gonna not pay attention to that guy.
Well, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like,
I don't see anybody.
neither do I. This is weird.
Alright, people. How do I, do you guys know how to ping a thing? Like,
Shift click.
shift click, okay.
To drag people to the point, that's what you mean.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna... shift click or shift... I'm pulling you, aren't I? Am I pulling you around?
Oh, I just dragged a new guy onto the map already.
Yeah. I'm just... that's how you do it. Okay, I just need to make sure I can do that, because that's how I'm going to be moving it autonomously for the stream.
Fair enough.
So essentially, he leads you into his bar, and you see several people seated inside. Sonny, you might be in here.
Some Marines. I see some cowboy hat.
Yeah, that's a generic.
This is a
You're right
person at the
here.
bar person.
Yeah, you're yeah, you're definitely. So you see everyone in here, and you also see a strange little man being squished between a very attractive woman's boobs. There's also a snake coiled around her neck, so.
Seems like there's a lot going on in this particular instance. That I don't know if I think my character's equipped to handle any socialization that advanced as of yet.
The guy looks like a boy, so you might just mistake him for a kid.
Yeah, he looks like a
In a
child.
straw hat.
For now, I'm going to, I at least am going to go and just sit down over at the main part of the bar.
Alrighty.
And I'm kind of pestering this dude with questions about
Yeah.
where we are, how he is, just a lot of like mundane stuff, like how's the weather been, and yeah, just enjoying kind of flexing my vocal cords in a way that I haven't in a while.
Oh yeah, and he'll humor you. Totally, he'll completely humor you. He'll tell you everything. He'll tell you about Gold Roger, the Great Pirate Era. He casts some occasional looks over at the boy who's getting smothered between two large breasts, but then tries to ignore it and goes back to tending you, and occasionally, some of the other customers.
Water.
Yes,
Can I
sir.
have an ale?
Yes. And he'll go over into this back room.
And then a hot meal, whatever you have. I order some food, sit down, and just kind of.
Yep. He'll bring it
just
right out to you after a moment and set it on the bar. Now,
begin
I
eating pretty ravenously.
Now I understand that Ta has arrived. Ta, are you here?
Yes.
Hello, welcome.
Good day. Sorry I overslept.
No, it's fine. Yeah, Ta, why don't you tell everyone about your character as a brief aside?
Oh, alright, give me more.
Classic.
Oh, is this like a character introduction or
Yes,
just
it's a character introduction.
Okay, so Millie is basically a youngish girl, 21. She has long blonde hair and blue eyes, and she's wearing basically a button-up shirt where the top buttons are open. You can still see her thing under it, or her Kuja uniform under it. She also is wearing pants, but that's also undone, showing more of the outfit. She has her snake around her hips and a sword tucked in, having the snake as a sword belt. She's a very spirited one, not really knowing where she is half the time and singing all the time.
Yeah? Anything else you'd care
Yeah.
to share about her?
Not yet.
Alright. That's fair enough. Let me set the scene a little bit for you. You are also here. Do you have a token?
No.
Can you get a stand-in?
I get a stand. When did this become JoJo Bizarre's adventure.
Ta, please. Get
Stand
a
in.
replacement. Stand in.
Oh, I thought this was I thought that was tough.
No, that's someone else. Yes. I'll set the scene for him right after this. Yeah, that works. That works.
Perfection.
Alright. You're over here. Oh, goodness. Alright, okay. Now this is good. This is cool. That's a perfect depiction.
Yeah, perfect. You'll start with that all game now.
Yeah. Alright. Well, what you see here is it's a pretty lively tavern. A lot of active patrons at the bar. You see what looks like a very withered man sitting at the bar being served by the bartender who has an eye patch and a peg leg. And let's see. Yeah. He has an eye patch and a peg leg. He looks a little gruff, but he dresses like a bartender, so he also looks a little bit like a gentleman. It's a little bit of a strange contrast. Next to you, Millie, is your sister, Tilly, and she has what looks like a little boy stuffed into her boobies.
Oh, when did you make a friend? She's going to begin patting the little boy's head.
Oh, I don't know, sister, but he just looks so adorable, so I just had to squish him.
This is the greatest day of my life.
And she pulls you out of her bosom and looks down at you and says,
Sorry, little boy.
It's no problem.
I just imagine like a trickle of blood coming out of your nose.
Oh yeah, heavy blood.
You know, like all good anime.
Millie, what do we do?
Let's get him first aid.
Okay, you're better at that than I am.
And she just passes him over to you, like full up off the floor. Pass.
She's going to basically clear the table and then start wrapping him in bandages or something. Just anything she can find.
Yep. So you wrap him up in a tablecloth, and he looks a bit like a burrito.
Is it working, sister? I can't tell.
That was close, Tilly. He almost bled to death.
I know. It's so terrifying. Little boy, are you okay? Mumble once for yes and twice for no.
He's fine. She just gives you a happy thumbs up.
Millie smiles back at her and tends to take care of it.
Anyway, did you see that new guy who walked in? He looked a little odd.
Oh, who was it again?
She points him out to you. Pete, do you want to describe Gene again?
Sure. He's old. His skin. There's places on his body where it looks like he was maybe muscular at one time in his life, but where there's like stretch marks and stuff. But his body is kind of withered away a lot in places. His hair is a gray that's bordering on white at this point, and he's wearing clothes that seem way too large for him. He's wearing a jacket that he just has to drape over himself like a cloak because his arms are couldn't even extend to the end of the sleeves, and his pants and stuff are tied around the ankle where they would drag below his legs. And he's hunched over, eating food at the bar right now, pretty greedily. As he's putting down, I imagine some soup. He would have ordered something, very solid in its taste, nothing too floury, just something to fill up the stomach after he hasn't eaten in probably a day or two.
Yeah, and how do you think it tastes? It's trademark. I don't know. It has meat in it.
It's the best food that he's eaten in probably in these 30 years. It's the best thing that he's eaten. He's been cooking probably animals on an island. You know, a lot of rodents, a lot of berries foraged, things like that. This is to him. And as he's kind of like in between bites, you know, he's speaking to the bartender. So I was wondering if there was a job board in town. I was looking to post a want ad of sorts.
A want ad, you say? What kind of want?
That's right. I was hoping to put together, I don't know if this town has a lot of sailors coming through, but I was hoping to put together a crew on relatively...
Say that again? Sorry. No, I'm not.
Does he say anything to that, or?
Geez, wow. I think the connection cut out. What did you say?
I was wanting to put together something of a crew on a relatively short notice.
Well, we got a board here if you're interested. What kind of crew are you?
Just sailors, experienced ones. I was hoping to head for the Grand Line.
Oh, the Grand Line, you say?
He looks dramatically off into the middle distance.
Not many people come back from the Grand Line.
I'm aware, I've heard the stories, but that's where I'm headed. I don't know if you get many people around here that would embark on such a voyage.
Well, we got a few people that pass through, but I'm not so sure we're a big hotspot for, you know, sailors. We're kind of on the fringe, out of fringe of the...
a better recommendation, perhaps? I will need to at some point. You saw my raft, I believe, yes?
Yes, I did.
It's worse for wear. I'll need maybe a rowboat or something a little better on my next one.
You could ask someone to give you a ride over to the next island over. We got a marine ship here actually. They could give you a lift.
Do they take passengers? Could I hire or pay my way onto the ship? Don't have much for money. I don't know. Actually, how much is 100,000 berries?
It's not a ton, but it's substantial.
It's like, you know, I could live on this for how long? How long could I live on 100,000 berries? Just like a person in the world. If you had
Actually,
to-
quite a while because
Yeah.
food and drink rations only cost like for. It was like 4,000 for me to get like 20 plus rations of food.
Yeah, I imagine it's about like a month's wages for a normal person, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also,
cool.
were they talking about the Grand Line like openly to where anyone could hear it?
Yeah.
Wrapped up Sunny Mummy turns around at hearing this, like eyes wide and stars in them.
Yes.
He can't say anything because he's still a mummy.
The tablecloth burrito has starry eyes.
I kind
A small amount of blood there.
Yes, a small amount of blood.
I kind of, you know, look back. I see this collection of people at that table. I just look back to the bartender and go, strange. Anyway,
They will wave at you.
yeah, you know, I kind of nod a little bit, but then he kind of like turns around, not seeming to want to get too involved with these very strange people.
Millie will continue
Well-
saying,
Hop,
You-
hop.
you have a boat? We've been left here by a boat.
Anyway, and I've kind of turned around now, and as you're creeping up behind me.
Millie will get up and walk towards him.
Sister, you can't.
She like gently pulls you aside.
That's a man. We can't
So,
Are you sure? He's kind of old.
She looks uncertain now.
Gene kind of taps you on the back with his wrapped up bandage hand.
Jean?
Yeah,
Sonny.
I'm sorry. Sonny taps Gene on the back. He kind of like hops up and taps him on the back a couple times.
Hello. Turn around.
I interrupt the mouth. Are you trying to go to the Grand Line?
Yes, I am.
Please, sir, take me with you.
I'm afraid it's going to be a dangerous voyage, and I can't have children getting along.
I'm not a child. Why does everyone think I'm a child?
Wait, you're not a child?
Uh-oh.
You suddenly see, like, one of the sisters drawing a bow.
Gotta run! Bye! I unwrap myself quickly and start running out the door.
Alright. Wait.
Millie's going to go to the Witted Man.
Wait a second. So as Sonny's running for the door, you crash into a green-haired man by the name of Dunstan Duke.
Oh, sorry! I gotta go!
I'm just going to glance down and see if I actually spot him as he runs past.
Sure, roll a spot roll.
Did I just hit a ghost?
Get him! Tilly's gonna dart after him.
Millie, being more fast, walk up to him.
Come back here, you little brat!
When she finally gets to Pete, she'll get so close she's basically in his face, and she's smiling from ear to ear and say, "Wait, are you a man?"
Yes, I am. Could you maybe just a step backwards, if you don't mind?
She take the smallest step backwards, still folded in towards him.
Yeah, and I'm kind of
still violating your personal space.
Kind of leaning away as far as I can.
Exactly. You.
My name is Gene. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm Millie. That over there, that's my sister over there, Tilly, and she'll point in the general area that she used to been.
Yeah, where you're just pointing, you just see a green-haired man wearing like a punk outfit, basically. Like heavy leathers and everything.
Hey, that's not Tilly. She doesn't wear,
Yeah.
She doesn't wear anything like that.
Then you see Tilly behind him, chasing the tiny child out the door.
Oh, there she is. And she continues to point back while she faces Pete. Right behind the other person.
I assume you're aware of this. Or wait, actually, you have your snake also on your person right now, or is that? Just
it's wrapped around her waist, and it's acting like the sword.
All right.
Staff.
Yeah, because I assume you're aware of this, but I thought there's a snake around you.
Oh yes, this is Billy. He's every Kuja get them. Everyone from my clan get them.
Okay. And he's not going to bite.
He only bites if he's hungry, or if he thinks you're threatening. And you just look at Billy, and he's just staring you in the eyes, coldly.
Hi,
There's no emotion there.
Kind of nervous, edging away a little bit from the snake as well.
As you're doing that, you hear sounds from outside that sound like minor explosions, and perhaps the screaming inside the mill.
She's trying to kill me!
Some kind of festival going on outside?
No. Can't say there is one. I haven't heard of one. But if there was, they'd hire me for my singing voice. I do.
Oh, you sing too?
Yeah. Why, yes. I don't like to brag on anything, but I often perform here at nights, and
get quite the few ladies. He's just like, goes off tooting his own horn for a little bit unless anyone stops him.
I mean, Dunstan at some point is going to be trying to like hail him to get drinks.
Yeah, he'll get you a drink.
He's going to order more than one drink. Like he's going to start pointing at bottles off shelves and taking a lot.
Millie is going
Sure, you
to.
want that much, son? You should slow down.
I need to drown my sorrows.
What's
He's just going to start necking drinks.
Oh my god. Well, he keeps them coming for now.
Millie, when he says that he's a singer, she's going to scramble into a seat that's closest to Gene, and looking at him with starry eyes. Not Gene, the barkeep, and she's like, "Oh, I sing too. You want to sing together?"
Well, I have customers to deal with right now.
I would love to hear a song.
Oh boy.
Sure. Oh.
All right. Well, if you insist.
It doesn't take much to really.
Easy. Didn't even need to roll diplomacy. He was already in.
All right, I'm gonna play this one for the song. You're gonna have to deal with it.
He's like, hit it, Jorgen.
Jorgen apparently goes over to a piano in the corner. Somewhere off screen.
And, instantly just the sights and sounds, a familiar tune that, of course, everyone knows, Big Sake, it's one of the oldest songs. It's just a really nice moment for Gene, who's just seeing civilization and seeing people happy and singing.
Yeah.
During this song, Sonny wants to run back in and try to hide behind someone.
Alright, go ahead. Do it.
Millie is going to sing along, though she knows none of the words. Though she's just
So it's
jumping.
like la 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 la.
Exactly.
And just kind of quietly and poorly under his breath, Gene is also there, just kind of.
Oh wow, yeah.
Dunstan's also going to join in. He definitely knows all the words, though he's probably not singing very well.
Sonny's gonna hide behind Dunstan.
Sings!
Dunstan's gonna hide behind. Shannon's gonna run behind Dunstan and hide behind him.
In front of him? Sure.
Can I roll spot again?
Yeah.
Under his legs, basically.
Sure.
Hide me.
Sure.
Probably like wrapped up in singing.
Doesn't even notice me.
Yeah, there might be a small child at your feet, but it's probably nothing.
Oh wow, I did really good.
Yeah, you did good.
Sonny is inclined to sing along. He doesn't have to sing skill, but he's gonna. What is it? Is it int? Wisdom? What?
But I imagine Millie's
Charisma.
voice is really good. It's just.
Oh dear.
You just don't know the words, so you're just singing a random melody.
Also doesn't know the lyrics at all.
So, you all sound like caterwauling fish or something, and I'm just gonna roll. I'm just gonna roll for this guy. Just give him a D20 plus, I don't know, this number. So he's the best out of all of you, but you're still kind of a raunchy. You know, no one's really the best here.
You don't actually sing this song. This isn't a beautiful song to sing. It's just one everyone knows or has heard about.
Yeah, you shout this song.
Yeah,
Dunstan's probably like the loudest and most out of tune.
It's 99 bottles of beer on the wall of One Piece. Everyone sings it.
yeah, clearly. But as you're singing, oops, I fucked up that.
Oh no.
I fixed it.
I just drank an old glass of water on my desk that I thought was my current glass of water.
Oh no!
It's
Ew.
very stagnant and very unpleasant.
Yucky. Gross. Well, while you guys are singing... Oh jeez, there's a barking. As you're all singing, the Marines at this table down here, let me pull everyone down there, start to look a little unhappy. Because, you know, that's a pirate song. Pirates sing that song.
Yeah, Dunstan's probably going to sing louder at seeing this.
Yeah, yeah. So the Marines are looking a little upset with you boys.
Millie doesn't notice. She's just singing her heart out while having an arm around Jean's neck and the next person next to our other side, just pulling them right in.
Oh boy.
And Jean, as you do, kind of goes, you shouldn't touch me. And it's too late. But and I think you probably, as you put your arm around Jean's neck, it's probably not a super pleasant sensation, you know. And I'm using my ability to like not hurt people. I think at this point to not hurt, but
Yep.
like just direct contact. You probably just feel a little bit of just an unpleasant sensation and that kind of like draining feeling, kind of coming from around your arm, where you have it around my neck.
I think she'll pull back at the sudden surprise, and then she'll look at you. Mister, you're cold. Do you need warmth?
No, it's probably best that you don't touch me. Sorry. And kind of like his expression goes a little bit dark. And this guy's coming over with like.
Yeah. So one of the Marines comes over. He's got a bit of a blush to his cheeks, so you know he's been hitting the brandy a little hard. He's like, "What is all this pirate music you're doing here? Stop that!"
What?
It's a sailor's song, sir. I haven't heard a song in a long time.
Well, you better stop it. And as he's saying that, Tilly rushes in, and there's an arrow, and it flies at his feet, and the ground explodes, and this guy goes flying into the shelves over here.
Oh, Jesus.
Where is he?
I'm just gonna burst out laughing at this.
Barry's like,
Where's who, Tilly? You're missing the music.
I'm looking for that little brat.
"Oh there, miss. Be careful. Sir, please." And then, you know, at this, the other Marines get upset. And they all start crowding around Tilly.
Millie will get up and go to her assistant and say, "What's wrong, miss? What's wrong, misters?" Like she says, she sounds normal until she goes to mister, where it's more of a question.
Right. This woman just blew up our friend. We're gonna have to take her into custody.
They're snickering from beneath the legs of Dunstan. That's his name.
Yes.
Even my legs think your friend's an idiot.
I'm sure he exploded because he was full of joy. You don't need to worry about that.
Yeah. So they're not. They don't really buy that. They don't really buy that. They're pretty upset. And as the you know, patrons start to realize there might be something going on here shortly, they kind of clear out.
Jean is also backed against the wall, kind of like, oh no, that girl just blew up a Marine. Like, probably a little bit on the Marine side, even, where it's like, well, she did blow up that guy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Declan's probably gonna stand up at this point. By the way, he does have a massive halberd strapped to his back.
A halberd?
Probably still stop.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna walk over and join the ladies.
Yeah.
Against the Marines here.
So is Sonny, who can't stand to see a lady in trouble. But he's still like kind of like walking behind Dunstan so that people don't see him.
Millie will.
He's a ghost. He's a shadow.
Millie will
Sonny
look down
does,
and
everyone.
see Sonny and go like, and just point to him. It's like, oh, there's the not child.
Fuck.
You little brat.
And she, Tilly kind of lunges.
We got bigger problems. I'm sorry.
Tilly kind of lunges for you, and this guy, the guy with the sword over here, tries to grab her. Yeah.
As he tries to grab her,
Yeah.
I would like to draw my katana and put it like pointed towards his like neck.
You're not that close.
Can Dunstan do it?
Yeah,
Can
Dunstan
Dunstan do it?
Dunstan can do it.
I mean,
Hey.
he has to step up to try to grapple her. You can't grapple from 10 feet away.
Yeah. I mean, he's right here, and Tilly's right here.
So
Yeah,
why is
Millie's-
Tilly pictured one step up? You don't have a token for or I don't see her.
You don't see Tilly?
No.
Do the rest of you see Tilly?
Yep.
Okay.
Huh.
Yep.
That's weird. I don't see her. That's why I was
Confused.
unable to understand.
Yes. Well, she's
Tilly's right here.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I see her on the thing. I just couldn't see her on my screen for some
That's
reason.
really weird.
Yeah. Maybe refresh your roll 20.
Yeah, refresh is usually the step.
But yes, Dunstan, if you want to hold out a halberd to his neck, you sure can. That thing
Oh,
has reach, right?
Yeah, definitely does.
Yep.
Millie, when her sister's arm gets manhandled,
Yeah.
handled,
Yes. Man.
she'll pull out her sword, and Billy's like hissing and stuff. Like, you see that she's slightly serious. She has more of a tone,
Uh-huh.
but she still seems very light and jovial and says,
That's not the right tone I want. It's hard.
"Oh yeah, this is serious music."
Nope. That's like a thing. Yeah, that's too serious. Gosh. I don't know. Let's try this one. Sure, happy soundtracks, it's fine. It's not exactly what I wanted, but sure. God, I hate it. No. Sure, this is good. Probably.
Sanji's theme.
Yeah, that's Sanji's theme.
It's a good theme.
Millie will say, once she's pointing the sword at him,
Yep.
or them in the general area, she'll say, "Listen, you guys are really ruining the mood. We were here having a nice song, and now you're grabbing my sister and just making everything all
You
nice."
exploded
all
our
rude."
crew. Our Nakama.
She's gonna look in the general. She's gonna look back at the bar
Yeah.
and probably the hole and say, "I think he's fine."
Look how much liquor he broke when he went through that cabinet. I'm sure he doesn't feel a thing.
Yeah, and besides, she wasn't after your friend.
That's right, I was after him, and she points.
Yeah, look, I think I didn't get a chance to explain myself earlier. You didn't let me.
And as you guys are hastily explaining this, the Marines look more and more confused and more kind of flustered. Then this one is like, well, we're Marines, so we're gonna take her in. She attacked our friend.
You can't take her in. We have to leave this island. We were left behind.
Well, sorry, miss. And,
I can't let you take a lady when she didn't mean to attack him.
well, then I
See-
guess we're gonna have to fight.
I bring out the. You see him reach into his bag, this small, like shoulder bag, backpack kind of thing, and out of it he pulls a sheath, a small sheath, puts it against his side, straps it on, and when he pulls it out, this tiny handle extends, and the blade just seems to go on for what seems like forever for such a small sheath. but a full-sized katana is pulled out.
All right, now
And he
they're
just
starting to
pointed
look.
at the guy.
Yeah, now they're starting to look nervous.
Oh, like, do you really think this is worth it? Why not just grab a drink from the bar and forget it?
That seems like a wise decision. There's no need for violence here.
Yeah, I agree. You should just walk outside or grab a drink.
And I look down at the little guy, and that might be facilitated. Oh, does it even look like a weapon? I probably can't even tell that you're holding a...
Yeah, he has a weapon. He's got like a big old pistol, but he hasn't like drawn it or anything. But he's.
I was talking about Sunny.
Oh yeah.
And Dunstan, you also have your full halberd, like, at this guy, right?
Yeah. I'm using Intimidate, basically, is what I'm trying to do
It
here.
might be easier if we all put down our weapons. I don't have a weapon, but if we all stopped.
Honestly, I think you guys can use a good nap. You all seem so grumpy.
They start getting nervous. Sure. Roll a perform. 15 plus the level of the highest character within range. So, DC,
I think we're all level 1.
yeah, DC 16, please. Nope.
Can I do my Intimidate?
Yeah, you can try and intimidate them.
Can I assist?
Yes.
25?
You can also assist. Also intimidate them. Go ahead.
20.
Okay, yeah, they're scared. Like their knees start shaking and trembling. They kind of start backing off. Well, I guess we won't. We're not gonna let you get away with this. And these three guys are like, "Pichoo!" and they're leaving their friend behind.
Millie will run behind them and say, "Wait, you left your friend!"
Not to worry, says Barry, who like is grabbing him by like the collar. I know just what to do with trash like this. And he just like drags him out.
And as those Marines are walking out, I'm not with them.
As they leave, Sonny puts his hand on his sword and it starts to fold itself back in, and he just tucks it away and gives a sigh.
He's just going to start laughing again and go over and grab another drink from the bar.
Millie still has her sword out and she looks confused as she stands up and she says, "That's trash? I thought you was a man."
I love Millie.
And I'm gonna look down at here at Sunny, and do I see this like weird foldy sword thing?
Yeah.
Probably he's not hiding it.
What was that thing you had?
Oh!
Some kind of
Oh, it's just a
food?
normal old sword.
No, the way that it bent and twisted.
Oh, that's because I ate a devil fruit.
You ate a what?
Huh?
You don't know about devil fruits?
No,
I ate the Ori no Mi. It was about this size. He puts up his hands to like a football size. It
I know.
looked like a coconut.
I know what it is, son. But you've been cursed by the sea.
Yeah, I mean, it's what happens when you eat one of those. Can't swim anymore. By the way, do you know how hard it is to be a sailor and still can't swim?
And kind of looks at him. Yes, I do. Could we speak more, perhaps?
Oh,
I'm interested in your devil fruit.
sure, of course.
Of course we can speak. Millie walks in, going back into Jean's Jean's personal space. She remembers the step back that he requested for. and she'll take that position and still super close and say, "That's why I wanted to talk to you. You said you wanted to find people to go to the Grand Line."
That's right. That's correct.
The Grand Line.
Yeah, me and my sister don't. We're part of crew. We're forgotten, and now we have no crew.
It's really
And we don't have
close.
any. Yeah, we have no way to get off this island. But you have a boat. We don't have a boat.
I
So-
would barely say I have a boat. I can. It's more of a few pieces of driftwood tied together.
Hey, anything works. I need to get off of this island. I'm so sick of everyone calling me a child.
You're not
Also,
you're not a
I'm
child.
kind of on a mission.
You're not a child?
No, I'm not a child. I'm 21.
Oh, really? Oh, here you go then. That's just going to come over and hand him a bottle of alcohol.
Ah, yeah.
Wait.
No,
Don't hand
That's-
alcohol to a child.
I'm not a child.
but
And then
I mean, that sounds like something a child would say when they wanted to drink alcohol at a bar.
Millie will chime and say, "He does awfully look like a child for being so small."
Yes, he's very small, but he helped me with those Marines, those mean men.
So, and she like gently picks you up, Sonny, and just hugs you to her bosom again.
You know what? Millie will get in on this. She's an affectionate person.
Oh no.
Oh, heck yeah, your sandwich
Biggest
boy.
nosebleed.
Oh no, he's bleeding again!
First aid, and she'll
Look, another
quickly.
tablecloth!
Yes, all the tablecloths she collects from the nearby tables, wrap him up. Mostly around the head, probably really tight, so he's suffocating.
I think you're. Oh, well.
So that he goes limp.
Oh no! I think he's asleep now. Is he sleeping?
I can breathe. I hide behind Jean. Keep them away from me.
Okay. I guess I can do that. And he kind of looks forward at the two and like, there's no way I'm going to be able to keep them away from. I'm also going to look over at Dunstan here. You said you wanted to sail as well. You seemed interested.
Well, my last ship ended up a little, Yeah, I think I need a new crew ship.
Oh, you lost your crew too?
In a sense.
What happened? Did they leave you behind?
Uh,
Millie looks sad.
yeah, they left me behind. I went to the bottom of the ocean. But, yeah.
It's a very strange place to go. You can't breathe down there.
Strange. Oh, maybe they were all fishermen.
Yes, that would make sense.
Oh boy, wait until they figure out what actually happened.
Yeah, let's go with that. So, Grand Line, huh? Never been there.
It's supposed to be very dangerous from what I understand, but, that you have a devil fruit power. I mean, he's really interested in this kid who has devil fruit power. What do you it folds things, you were saying.
Yes,
They
I
say
can
that a
fold
lot
things any number of times I wish. Well, I guess not any number. There is a limit. I've tried to break it though.
What's the limit?
I think right now it caps at about 1,000 folds.
1,000 folds.
Yeah, that's how I made this
1,000-fold
sword. That's how I made this sword. And he pulls out the sword again.
And it just kind of unfurls all in one moment. And you said it looked like a coconut, the thing that you ate.
Yeah.
And how many bites did it take?
Just one. I only took one bite. It was really nasty. I never want to try something like that again.
Yes, they're disgusting. It's all right. Yes, come with me. If I don't know if I don't think I'm going to be able to sail in that old boat of mine. But perhaps after I stay here for a day or two, I might hire a ride. Maybe not on that marine ship anymore.
And at this, the bartender Barry kind of pitches up. Well,
I don't have a ship, but I have a dinghy you guys can borrow.
A dinghy? Hey, it's better than nothing.
How borrow? I don't know how we'd be able to get it back to you.
I guess
if
that's
we're
true. Well, I'm not using it for anything. These old bones have kind of decided to throw down permanent roots here, and he just
pops his peg leg up on like a stool or something and pats it.
These old sea legs aren't what they used to be.
One of them isn't even a leg.
I know that feeling. Well, if you're willing to lend it to us, then, or it sounds like give it to us, then, well, we have a ship.
Alright, I can finally get off this island!
How long
For
have you been
reference, I'm just gonna say the ship he's implying that he has is like a little sailboat thing that like
It's the pre-going Mary.
yeah, it's the pre-going Mary.
That's perfect.
It's garbage.
Yeah.
It's better than my raft.
Yeah, I mean, anything's better than nothing.
All right. Well,
Yeah, I would like to get off this island too.
I'm in no big rush, and we'll need more than. Are all four of you really interested in sailing the Grand Line? It's very dangerous, you know.
Oh, I've heard the stories.
That's where Rogers sails, and
That's where Millie and Tilly's tribe is, right? I think they're from the Grand Line.
You're from the Con Belt.
Okay.
Dunstan just nods.
Tilly will say, well, we have to find our crew. So, and they won't come back. They already sacked this place.
We have to get back to the Grand Line.
and did you say they already sacked this place?
Yep.
Yeah.
The four of you aren't criminals, are you? Or,
No, I'm not a criminal. I have never done bad a day in my life.
Millie, without any sense of lying, will truthfully say, no, we are not criminals.
Dunstan's just going to look away slightly and not answer.
I wouldn't want to get caught up with any pirates. Those Marines, well, hopefully they didn't get my number there. But it's always been tough. You know, you get bad of the Marines one time, and then you're branded for life.
Yeah, they tend to do that.
I mean, pirates don't seem all that bad. I knew a pirate once.
I've known some nice ones as well.
Yes, I was one back in the day.
Barry pitches in from
Oh, Barry!
Barry, do you want to come with us?
Oh, no. I'm content to leave those days behind.
Are you sure?
But
You sound like you're pining for the open seas again.
Well, I admit I miss it a bit, but my captain was going to be the one who was going to be king of the pirates, but it didn't work out. You see.
There'll never be a pirate king.
I know
Are you sure? Roger was.
I know someone back in my island that kept on talking about that. He was a strange boy that was stretchy.
Yeah, I remember him.
Stretchy? Oh, he must have had one of those devil fruits.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
And she just snaps her fingers.
I remember where he went after that, though.
She just shrugs.
Oh well. Anyway,
Interesting music choice.
Wait, what is this track?
I don't know.
That's the Smork song.
I don't know.
so what did you say your name was again?
That was interesting.
Talking to Jean.
Jean Palsgrave.
Jean Palsgrave.
Jean is fine.
Oh, okay. Well, nice to meet you, Jean. My name is Sunny.
Sonny, hello. Are you sure you're not a child? Because I really
I promise
think
you,
it's right
to the bottom of my heart, that I am not a child. I'm. Have you guys never heard of dwarves?
Like
No.
I read about dwarves in some books as a child. They were like fantasies, smiths, and they had.
No, well, nothing quite like that. We are. Well, we're from a faraway land, and we don't tend to interact with people all that much.
Faraway land.
So
Like
you're from
where?
Right.
Goes the berry.
Well, he's scratching his cheek.
Oh, Barry.
Like there are little stars in Barry's eye. The one that you can see. He has an eye patch over the other one.
There's a star over the eye patch, I would think, too.
Yeah.
There's gotta be a scar over the eye patch. That's how it works.
Millie will turn to Sunny and say, "You too," as she's referring to the fact that both of their people kind of stay to themselves.
Yeah.
We only come out to raid and pillage.
See, that's
Oh boy, that's
Pillage.
that's the exact thing I was talking about. I
And
don't.
sometimes help our lady.
But you say you've been to the Grand Line before.
Oh, yes. Well, we're kind of from around those parts.
I think at this point, Gene's gonna sense motive, as he's like, have these people really been to the Grand Line? Because this is like, I think in the South Blue, at least in like most of the Blues, it's like,
It's uncommon.
this is like, oh, you've been to Atlantis? Like,
From what you can tell, she's not trying to hide it from you. She seems to be telling the truth. And
if you've really been there before, that experience would be invaluable. Please don't raid and pillage if we're going to be sailing together.
Do you have any maps from there?
Oh. No. We weren't the navigators. We were just tagging along.
Yeah, it was our first outing. We were sent out to prove that we were great warriors.
I see. Duncan looks very disappointed when he learns you don't have maps.
yeah, Dunstan. Did you buy a log post by any chance?
Good question. I don't think so.
Well, you see one like on Tilly's wrist, so.
Duncan, I'm not sure. Duncan actually knows what they are, right?
Yep. Okay.
I definitely don't.
Yeah, you definitely don't. Well, actually. Yeah.
Oh, but we do have this.
And Tilly lifts up like an hourglass sand compass looking thing.
Some kind of snow globe?
No. It's an eternal pose.
Wait. Have I heard of that?
Have you? You're not exactly from that part of the world.
No, not exactly.
A pose. A pose like a. What's a pose?
Like this? And something poses.
Well, Our Lady said it would help us find our way home if we ever got lost. It always
What do you mean,
points
like-
in the same direction.
You sure she didn't mean just to, like, sell it? Like, get some money to travel back home?
It was a gift from Our Lady. Isn't that right, Millie? Back me up here.
Yes, that's right. Our Lady takes things very seriously. When she says something, she means it.
What a weird looking compass.
She's the most gorgeous woman in the entire world.
I mean, if she's anything like you two, I bet she is. He kind of says that to himself.
Oh no, she's much prettier than us.
Millie will put her hands on her cheek and blush and say, thank you, but Tilly's right. She's more beautiful than all the women in the world.
Yes, Tilly also blushes.
And twice as impressed and twice as passionate.
And then Sonny's eyes light up. This is like the best thing he's been able to hear all day.
Hey, if we can,
Truly a goddess.
since we have a boat, we can go back there now. I'm sure she can help us.
Yeah.
Well, in any case, I wouldn't mind, just taking a day's rest.
When did you get here, old timer?
And I think this might be the point in the conversation where he starts to like stumble a little bit because he's been running on adrenaline, but he did just literally come off of a very long time and then a very rough voyage.
Boy, old man, you've been drinking too much?
Just a bit tired.
Roll me a fortitude save, Pete.
This is the best facet of my game.
Yeah. Okay, you're fine. You don't actually feel that rough.
Never mind. I'm okay.
You feel pretty okay for 10 strength.
But I would like to, maybe rest for a night, then we might voyage out tomorrow. I'd pick up some supplies and things like that.
Oh yeah, we've definitely got to supply up if we're going to be going out into the world and exploring and finding hot bays. What?
Have all of you sailed? Have all of you sailed before?
Once or twice.
I mean, if you count drifting for a bit, sailing, then yeah, I've done it.
Do you have any skills as a sailor, or you can do that? I'm sure that fold thing would be useful in some way.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'll teach you. I'll have to teach you how to man the rigging, and he's gonna going over because.
I mean, I can also cook, I guess. I'm pretty good at that.
Well, that is actually very important. Well, we all have to. And he starts talking about like some of the supplies that they'll need, how that they need citrus to avoid scurvy.
Oh yeah, I know about all that. Don't worry, I'll make sure we get lots and lots of nutrition.
And he's skeptical. From what he's seen, it's been kind of flighty, but he's gonna trust that you know what you're doing if you say you're.
I can cook you something tonight if you want to know about my skill.
Actually, yes, that would be very nice. Less out of a lack of trust and more because I would like to try your food.
All right.
Oh, can it be a party?
Yes, I like parties.
I mean, we're a crew now, I guess. That was very quick.
Oh,
might as well.
By the way, I can shoot things from very far away, like I exploded that guy earlier. And
and how you almost exploded me.
Yeah, why do you have like a bomb in your arrows?
This is just how they always work.
Huh? Thompson's gonna look at her like she's a bit strange.
She tilts her head at you, very confused.
And now I am also tilting my head.
Her snake also tilts its head.
Dunstan also tilts his head.
Adorable.
Oh, and my sister's really good at singing, so she can sing us all to sleep if we want.
From her caterwauling earlier, you're not so sure she can sing.
Well, let's go get some supplies for dinner then. We're gonna have a nice feast tonight.
Alrighty.
Sounds like a good reason to party.
And I think Jean is gonna go and just take a nap.
Alright. So, let's just say, do you want to go out shopping?
Just crash for a bit.
Yeah, I'll go out shopping to get the food.
All right. I put a handout out called the hold for when you actually get a ship. This is just kind of your mutual inventory. So if you want to buy some food with your berry, if you have
I'm gonna put my 12,000 in the hold for now.
12,000 foods.
12,000 berry.
Okay. Cool.
I'd like to make sure I pay off the bar tab.
Yeah, go ahead. That's
It's
probably
yeah.
not even worth mentioning at first.
Okay.
Millie will put all of her money into the thing, into the hold.
How much do you have?
Just 12,000.
Oh, you also have 12,000. Nice. We're at 24,000.
I have 22,000, which you can add. After Dunstan buy some alcohol from the barman to take with him too.
That'll
my
be
boiled
2,000.
my boiled dump in
20,000.
Okay.
I'll put 90k into the pile.
Damn.
All right. As the chef, you are the maintainer of the pile.
Yes. I am the pile retainer.
Alright.
Maintain the foods. Alright, I'm gonna go out and buy some food.
Alright. So you said it was like 4,000 berry for 20 rations.
How much did you charge, Tart?
It's in the price sheet. There's a price of food in there.
Alright, let me just get that real quick. Some document. Oh, it's just right.
And I saved a little bit of money, Fox, because I didn't actually see like the equipment section. Is there anything that like just as a person being in the world I should have bought? Or is it assumed that I have like some like basic like I have a compass?
Oh no, you had to buy all anything that isn't just the clothes on your back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what you'd want though.
Ah, here we go.
I would like to have a few books on. I took Knowledge Arcana.
Yep.
Because
Arcana.
Yeah. Well, I assumed Arcana was devil fruits and stuff like that.
Sure. Let's go.
That was like it was in the under the list of skills. There was Knowledge Arcana as an option. I think it said like, that's devil fruits and the magic of the seas and like the old gods and stuff.
Sure.
That works.
There is Knowledge Arcana in the rule set.
Yeah, it's fine.
And I think he has like a couple of very old, like dusty books that he just brought with him onto the island. And it was just like him learning a little bit, and just like he's read these things to absolute depth, and that's where he's learned what he has learned about devil fruits. And there's like nothing in it that mentions that it's even possible to like reverse a devil fruit curse.
Yep.
But that's what he was looking for. But he just learned what he could about it. And he knows like the basic info. I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So I have those two books. My clothes.
Sorry.
Sure. Let's call that at 50,000 berry. That's like a starter career kit. So.
Okay, and then
Millie will put her entire 100,000 berry into the hold because that's what you start with, and she didn't buy much of anything.
So you're saying about 50k for that?
Yeah, 50k for that.
Okay. In that case, then I'll put in I'll put in 40k in that case. And keep 10k just to have for minor things.
Shopping, everyone. It's a necessary evil.
By evil, you mean it is an absolute good.
Where's
I adore shopping.
I found
Can
the
someone
food and water.
Can someone send me the prices PFD?
PDF?
It's supplemental documents.
Yes, it's
so
in
I don't-
supplemental documents.
Are 500 berry a day.
500
I don't know
berry a
where
day?
to get that.
I'll send it to you, dude.
Thank you.
Alright, so 500 berry a day for both food and water, or 500 for food, 500 for water?
It says water skins are 1,000, so I guess we can say, but if you get it in a barrel, it's probably cheaper, so
Yeah.
500 for food and 500 for water, yeah.
Okay, so 1,000 per person per day.
Yeah.
Oof. We're gonna have to get food elsewhere, because... Alright, let's get this calculator out.
Where are these prices listed? What page is that?
They're in the supplemental documents. I can send you the PDF.
Oh, that makes sense.
There are
I don't think I ever
5
had that.
members, correct? currently
It's
on the
in the
crew?
Discord.
There's technically 5 plus 2 because the snake's considered as a individual.
Yes.
I guess we have to buy food for them too.
Yeah, there's
Well,
snakes.
damn. All right. So that's 7,000 berry a day. Jesus Christ, we eat a lot.
Not as much as someone with the glutton trait.
Well, we can afford 20 days of food. And still have like 40k berry left over.
Alright,
Let's do it.
alright. Buying that much food, huh?
Well, we're gonna need to set up sail and all that, but
Alright, cool. Is there anything
I
else?
guess I'll also buy some extra food for the party.
We need to go get some huge bounties, then have someone take a hit for the team so we can eat.
That's brutal, man. That's some pirate cannibalizing right there.
Yeah, that's almost like cannibalism, I suppose, in a way.
I also bought some extra food for the party.
I
'Cause,
mean,
you know,
we are pirates in
Wait, are you pirates? Gene seems to protest.
It seems like
we
we're
are
pirates.
not pirates, not in
There it is.
quotations.
Yeah,
nah,
definitely not pirates.
definitely not.
Definitely not.
We
What's
can
this extra food
We can
for the party?
always not steal from other people. I'm just saying.
We're the good kind of pirates. We're the Luffy and friends kind of pirates.
Yeah.
We're adventuring sailors.
Yeah, that's what it is. Adventuring sailors. Alright,
Then
so
you're not
I
a
come
Crossbows.
I come back with
Still
so many
exists.
things of food. Like, I'm dragging this big actually no I'm not, because I fold it all into my my bag of folding.
Yes, you're back.
Hey!
Yay. So he
Thanks
comes
Pete
back.
for that one.
He doesn't look he doesn't look particularly burdened, but that bag is pretty heavy right now.
Yep. It is. He doesn't look burdened, he doesn't look like he's actually gotten anything. He's just been gone for a few hours and you can see him come back empty-handed pretty much.
Be right back. I have to go.
Alright. See you later then.
So, are you ready for the party? Where's Gene?
I guess I'm asleep upstairs, and I kind of.
He's
I
Oh, we can't have him nap when we're about to party. I think I'll wake the old man.
Alright, so you go upstairs. There's there's a couple rooms. There's a hallway with a couple rooms. None of the doors are open.
Well, there's the guessing game. I start knocking on every single door.
Well, a couple people answer, like some really upset-looking people.
Sorry, you're not Gene.
Yeah. And eventually, Gene, you hear a knock at your door unless you're dead asleep.
I think Gene was dead of sleep, but in living in the wild, he kind of is getting used to a little bit to just kind of suddenly waking up and being ready to move. He kind of snaps awake, looks around the room, and I like to think there were like a couple of just like decorative ferns in the room that are now just completely, they're just kind of husks.
They
and Gene is
are
kind
withered, almost dust. You could touch them and they'd go to dust.
and Gene just kind of looks back and forth between the two of them, and is feeling like a little bit nervous about like maybe I wasn't ready to kind of come out to this point. But he comes to the door, opens it.
Oh, there you are. I almost given up. Thought maybe you left us.
No.
Nervous
No.
laughter.
No, I'm fine. Just needed to rest a while. A long trip at seas.
Does he look any different?
I think from that he looks pretty much the same.
Okay. I'm back from shopping. It's time for the party to start. I've got to start cooking for you guys. But I mean, none of this would happen without you, so you gotta come too. Come on.
All right. Yes, I'll be right down. I just needed to rest a moment. And yeah, Gene will follow him down the stairs, and is actually, despite being maybe a little bit off-put by the intense energy of this kid, is also very excited for just what is promising to be a very good meal.
Yep.
And I'll hop downstairs.
Yeah. And
We go on down, and I'm gonna start cooking.
What do you make?
Well, first I'm going to ask bartender guy if I could use his kitchen.
Yeah. He's like, sure. Help yourself.
All right.
Just don't destroy things.
Of course not. A good chef never destroys his kitchen.
Yes, I think that goes without saying.
I pull out a bunch of knives from my bag that are normal-sized knives. What do you know?
Sure you don't want something smaller?
I'm good.
All right, then he's gonna lead you back into the kitchen over here.
Quick side note, guys, we could buy a torpedo.
18 cooking roll.
Yeah, it's it comes out great.
Whatever it is, I'm
Yes,
just gonna.
whatever it is.
It's probably some native foods to his place, but in bigger portion sizes because these are normal-sized people.
Sure. Normal size portions.
Yes. So you see all kinds of nice foods that I'm just gonna random food names. Let's see. What does Sonny cook?
Something foldy, like
Something foldy. He makes some omelets.
okay, sushi.
Some sushi, yes. Some cinnamon bread. You don't know where he got the cinnamon, but some cinnamon bread.
Okay, cool.
Lots of desserts. You see what looks like a small, essentially like a ravioli, but slightly bigger. That one's, you might be able to be careful with that one. That one's packed full of flavor. Pun intended.
You really like your sweets, don't you, kid?
I mean, I'm not a kid!
Packed! Because it's... and he thinks that's absolutely hilarious.
Ah, finally someone enjoys my jokes!
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You came back to a bunch of food on tables and stuff, including sweets and stuff like that.
Yeah, lots of sweets. More sweets
Oh yeah, lots of
than
sweets.
food.
But it's fine.
Yeah. Millie's gonna dig right in. No table manners.
It's real good stuff too. So we have a nice meal.
Yeah.
Tilly is also gonna dig in, and she's gonna sit over here next to you, Millie. Gene, do you want to take a seat?
Yeah, I'll take a seat, and after he says the packed thing, I look over at him, and just go, I'm glad you're making dinner and we're eating as a group. If I had to eat alone again, I would have been pretty lonely.
Ah, I see what you did there! High five, old man!
I don't get it.
I better
He's
not.
actually wearing gloves.
Oh wait, you're wearing gloves?
Yeah, he's wearing gloves.
Alright, I give you a high five.
Yeah!
He's a little hesitant still, but he kind of does it. And you find out that my character likes dad jokes.
I like this guy a lot. I think we're gonna get along great!
By the way, Dunstan's just sitting there, like, carefully, like, slowly eating, like, in complete contrast to how he was drinking. He's basically doing the opposite with his food.
Wow, so he's being super careful about it.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, if
You're all
you
at
want
this table.
this one, if you wanna like click and drag them to not a tile, hold Alt while you drag it, and you
I
can
know.
place it anywhere. Okay. Well, so we're just enjoying a nice meal
Yep.
with lots of good foods.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
This is excellent.
I swear, if the Marines come in here and wreck
Marines
my
come in!
reel, they're gonna die.
Did you say Fomorians?
Don't worry. Just enjoy your meal, chat.
We're just digging it.
Just enjoy your meal. Nothing suspicious is happening at the bottom of the screen.
Oi, kid, you can really cook.
I'm glad you like it, but stop calling me kid. My name is Sunny. Sunny Days.
Got it. Dunstan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet ya.
So yeah, we're talking. We're eating.
Yeah.
We're not noticing anything going.
Nope,
on.
definitely not.
Definitely not noticing the flood of Marines that are just piling through the front door.
Oh, I'm definitely not noticing it. Because my spots, my like, what I guess you could call passive spot,
Yeah.
is terrible.
Alright. Can someone give me a spot roll?
Yeah, Millie's too busy eating and singing between her bites. Lots of food going everywhere.
Yeah, Dunstan doesn't see them.
That alcohol is nice.
Yeah.
I see them.
Yeah. Sunny. Millie, you wanna give me a spot roll? Okay. So. Mute, please. Alex. Thank you. So, Sunny and Millie, you see a bunch of Marines piling into the front door and sort of spreading out. And they're all staring at your group.
Millie will point at him and say, "Oh, it's them." She'll swallow and then put her hands on the table and stand up, like leaning over and say, and she raises her hand again and say, "Hey, hi, trash."
So he just kind of gets up on the stool.
Some of their faces go absolutely red.
Sonny just kind of gets up on the stool and turns around with his hands on the hips. What are you guys doing here? Can't you see we're partying?
Yeah, come over here and join us.
I didn't make this food for them.
Let's not provoke them too much. We do need to sail out of here tomorrow.
We're here to arrest the woman who blew up the private.
Is that what they're called, privates, or is it seaman first class? Might have been a recruit, might have been shore boy, but whatever. Regardless of his rank, they're
Do they matter? Do they even?
So they're kind of in formation over here, and they look ready. They look serious this time. They've drawn their swords.
Are we really gonna do this? After I made such good food! And you can see Stunning get actually very angry, and he draws his sword, and it flips out.
Yeah. Billy hisses and merely pulls out her sword. You're not going to take my sister away?
Don't let them ruin my food!
As you say this, Dunstan's probably just going to flip the table up over him.
Why?
Oh no!
Basically try to throw the table at them.
Oh no!
Okay. Roll strength? Something?
Strength?
Yeah, sure.
20.
Yeah,
Just gonna flip the table.
The table flips and hits Jean and Sunny. And then hits the Marine.
I guess we're flung at them.
Yeah, that's attached to the... This is attached to the board, but
Yeah, then you can make an actual circle, right?
don't worry about it. So these guys are kind of...
There you go.
Yeah. That's great. Don't
No.
no.
I was about to do the same thing.
I got you. It's fine.
It's
You can put it in the background, or in the background if you need.
You know, you could probably just like literally get a picture of a table
Yeah, I don't care.
from the
It's fun.
thing.
Put it in the background layer or something.
It's perfect. I mean, I think even the whole line drawing is perfect.
Yeah.
We know where the table is.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a very nice map, by the way. Just a quick side note.
Thanks. They probably won't all be this nice. I scrammed for this one. Alright.
I guess we're gonna roll initiative.
Yeah, roll for initiative. Let me get the initiative tracker out.
Mine's a +0.
Oh, dude, mine's a +0.
I guess I have to reselect my thing and then do it again. But
Actually, no, mine's
change
a
it,
plus,
but
mine's a +1. Sorry.
or sorry, it's 19, not.
Oh, do I need to click the? Oh, yes, of course.
Yes.
This is still roll 20 at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, it worked.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything is good.
Weird. I just happen to have my character selected.
Yeah, it's fine.
Calculated. This is the One Piece song.
Yeah, it is. I like it.
It's like this is the something cool's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Song.
Yep.
This is the cool song. I'm gonna have
And
to.
watch as we all fumble because we're level 1.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll.
TPK.
TPK.
Most
End the
players
campaign!
die in their infancy at level 1.
How do I get them onto the? How do I add things to the initiative tracker? Over here. Ha! I'm good at this. Where is it? It's right click. There is not. No. Oh, there it is. Haha, found it. Why isn't the initiative order updating? Yes. I can't.
Oh, you have
deselect-
to do in track initiative or something, or initiative, and have the token selected.
If nothing else, you can right-click on the token that you want to be in the initiative, and then click Add Turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. It's not going. Millie's
Here.
also not on the turn order, so we're just gonna fly by the seat of our pants.
Are they not on the token layer? Lucky map, guys.
What was that?
Oh yeah, it won't select me for some reason. I don't know why.
Strange.
I'm gonna refresh real quick. That might be it.
Do do do. Do 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 do.
Alright, someone's enjoying the humming. Alright. Alright, let's add stuff to the turn order. Oh no, now the whole turn order is blank. Why? Take the initiative tracker. Alright. Alright, just reroll initiative and let's try doing this again. Ha! It worked that time. Good. Alright, now everyone reroll initiative and roll your initial initiative. You know what I mean.
What? So, do we have to re-roll, or do you want us to just do it again?
I had to
Re-roll it so it's on the turn order, but keep your old
Yeah,
scores.
yeah. Pretty much. So
I see someone is dex based.
Really, my dex is 8.
Yeah,
How was your initiative? Oh wait, you took
Intelligence.
ranks in it. That's why.
24, 19, 14, 14. Okay, I think we're good.
Oh, that's why my initiative is based off my int.
I see. I got you.
Ah.
I got you. Alright.
How you do that?
It's an option, isn't it?
It's a feat, yeah. I think
Oh
it's an
well,
option.
It's not a fee. You can literally just choose where you want. You can take your
Well,
highest.
I'm
Sorry.
glad I didn't choose it to use intelligence because mine's a -1.
Yep, good. Alright, Dunstan, your turn.
Okay. So, having flipped the table, Dunstan, while the table is still in midair, wants to run forwards jump on the table while it's in midair, and then make an attack in the air against this guy right here.
Oh, that's sick. Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
What do you want me to roll?
Your halberd?
Just a flat attack? Okay.
Yeah, melee attack.
Gone freaks over here.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not... No, there's no hope. They can't do that. So... Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll give it that. They did not crit. So... That guy's gonzos.
Oh no.
Huzzah! I'm not sure where I'd land from doing that, so...
Probably, like...
On this other table.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah, you're on this table now. And, yeah, there's blood spurting out of that guy as you fly past him with your halberd, and you land on the table as he collapses on the ground, and all the Marines are like... and staring at you. Alright, Sonny! Or is that all you got?
Yeah, that's everything.
Okay, Sonny!
I'm gonna step right here. And then I'm going to just unleash my blade upon this fool. Wow. Lame, but see if he can dodge that, I guess.
See. He does!
He can. He sucks. I hate this guy. He's my new mortal enemy.
Alright. Well, is that all for your turn?
That's all. I mean, this is Kobe, so yes.
Okay. Millie.
Give me a moment.
Sure. Who's a doggo? Who's a doggo?
Has the table landed, or is it still in midair?
It's probably landed by now.
Okay. Millie is going to basically jump and then move over here
Alright.
and attack the two next to her.
Okay. Give me your attack roll. It's a -4 for an additional person.
Yep. -4 is already in here.
Alright. Alright, let's see if they can dodge. One of them does not. This guy ducks under your blade, but this guy gets smacked in the face by your blade, but he doesn't quite go down. Is that up? All for your turn?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, Gene.
The table kind of flips, and Gene wasn't ready for it, and he kind of like stumbles forward. And as he does so, he kind of like just throws his arms out to kind of catch himself, using this Marine in front of him's body to kind of like catch us. We're gonna try to enter into a grapple with this dude.
Okay. Pose strength check, I guess.
There's like a whole. Do you know the grapple?
Oh,
I read the grapple
We're not gonna
rules.
bother with that. It's just gonna be.
Okay,
a
I just use my grapple.
It's just straight up strength. Well, it's your unarmed attack.
Unarmed.
Well, I have a feat that gives me extra grapple.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That just adds a +4 to
Yeah,
it.
so
and you also don't trigger an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
So, yep, you've got him. He's grappled.
All right, I have him grappled. It's an action to grapple, right?
I believe so.
All right, then that's my turn. I think internally he's like, "Oh no, am I gonna fight Marines? These people seem like they're rarely unique and important, like people who know the Grand Line, which is impossible." But he's not feeling too good about the situation he's getting into. That's Jane's turn.
Alright. It's their turn now. This guy is gonna attack Sunny. Let's see. Does an 8 hit you? Roll your defense. Alright. This guy is gonna try and attack Gene because he's got his buddy grappled. Does a 13 hit you, sir? Roll your defense. Defense?
Where is it on the? I couldn't find. Oh, there it is. Okay. How do I? Is there like an auto roll for it, or do I just have to roll it manually?
You can hit a button.
I
Let
don't
me
see that.
let me get that for you. You can either use dexterity or intelligence, I think it is, for defense.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
used dexterity. Basically, I took a feat that let me use my con for defense, so it's just a D20 plus 4 for me.
All right.
Or actually, a D20 plus,
You'll wanna here. I'll
or rather a D20 plus 8 because I have it favored too. So,
here. Let me put this in for you then.
so it's a 13 against, and then I'll get it set up
Is
better
it a
on.
con? You want a con, and it's favored. So I put it in your skills, so it's at the very bottom.
Oh, so you're just doing it as part of the skills. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's probably
yeah.
the easiest way for you to do it. Okay, so
Righteous.
you guys match, so defender wins.
Hey!
Yay! So he goes to swing at you, but you like move slightly, and you put his buddy in harm's way, and he's like stops short of slashing open his buddy. This guy is gonna take a pot shot at Dunstan here. Dunstan, go, and the guy next to him as well. The other gun guy is also gonna take another pot shot at you. Okay, so
Okay.
avoid that one, and roll another defense.
Ouch.
Yep, that one hits you, and it does. Okay. Does 1 damage.
Well, sounds painful.
Yeah. Grazes your cheek. You may be bleeding slightly. Millie,
Oh,
the two around you are going to attack you. And I haven't attacked. No, I haven't attacked her. Alright. Millie. Give me 2 defense rolls. Oh god, I'm a high roller this time. Ah, shit. Your defense is high, girl. How is it plus 13?
It's favored. I'm basically Dex, and I took a feat that also adds my charisma.
Good lord.
Yeah, that's basically the thing that I did for the Constitution to change.
Okay,
Insight
cool.
defense.
Cool. So those don't hit, and that's their turn. Dunstan. It's your
okay.
turn again.
So this guy here is the one who tried. You just hit me, right?
Yes.
Okay. I want to try and use my halberd like a golf club and swing him into the guy next to him, basically.
Oh, okay. Roll an attack for me.
Okay, with a -4.
Making doom moves, I see.
-4.
That is 17.
Okay, 17. Let's see if he can dodge. He cannot. And the other one, can he dodge? He cannot. So, yes, you hit both of these men.
Excellent.
And they go piling into one another. I'll put him over here. They aren't quite down yet, but they're hurt. They're not feeling it anymore. Sunny.
Ha! What is with these ridiculously low rolls?
I don't know, maybe he could not do well. He did well.
Yeah, definitely my more land of me. No one touch this guy. He's mine.
Millie, it's your turn.
Millie's going to attack all 3 guys this time.
Okay.
She's just,
She's crazy.
she's singing while dancing. Yeah.
Is that a special move, or can you just attack all 3?
That's with the -8, so all those.
Yeah. Yeah, you whiff terribly on all of those. One really hyper defends, like he like swooshes out of the way and goes, ha, ha.
Wow. So yeah, you can just attack as many targets as you want. It's just a -4 to your attack for each extra target.
The -4 is cumulative.
Cumulative, yes. Gene.
There you go. There I go.
Me. Gene just looks at the guy in front of him. He looks around at the crew. He sees the situation. And he just... In for a penny, I suppose. And
Such an old
for the
man.
first... and for the first time, he's never done this to a person before, but he is within my jaws of death. So he auto withers as he withers. He needs to make a fortitude save, and he takes. Oh, it should be bonus to.
Oh, what's Lily doing?
Bonus. He takes 1 point of energy damage and needs to make a fort save.
1 point of. Okay. He fails.
He fails the save, and he loses 2 strength, and I gain 2 strength.
Okay, cool. Cool.
And he watches this dude's skin starts to dry up and start to look like mine, and mine starts to revitalize and look sort of like, I'm growing more youthful. And that's my turn.
Yep, and the Marines start screaming. This guy's gonna try to escape your jaws of death.
It's the most brutal name I could come up with for it, too. Because I think it's pretty,
Oh, God, okay. He does not escape your
It
jaws.
automatically fails.
Yeah, he does not escape your jaws of death.
I didn't know old age was contagious.
That's a negative. That's a 0, essentially.
Because I think, I named it that because I think that this ability where I grab onto someone and then just take their life force out is probably pretty scary.
Yep. Sonny, your guy is gonna try and attack you. Defend, if you will.
Ah.
Oh, man.
Oh, come on.
Alright. You actually take damage from this guy. 2 damage.
1 damage.
Yeah. As he slashes at you, you get a scratch. He's like, haha. You can't touch me, little boy.
He starts to, his eyes kind of twitch a little bit, and he gets this crazy face. These crazy eyes are on now.
Oh boy. Alright, Gene. The guy next to you is gonna try and attack you. 17. Please make a defense roll.
Oh, jeez.
And you can use the nice little skill that I provided for you.
Oh, thank you.
It does not hit.
Oh. I like to think it almost does, but it's just kind of almost healing itself over as I'm zapping this dude.
Sure, that's fine. This guy is gonna... These 2 guys are gonna go for you, Dunstan, still.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Give me another one, please.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance. Bullets go flying past you. Where were they even aiming? You don't know. These 2 are gonna attack Millie now. They're gonna try anyway. How about that? Nope. Alright, and that's all of their turns. Dunstan!
Oi, old man, the heck did you just do? What happened to that guy?
He's looking a little bit less old at this point.
Ah,
As his hair, which was like almost sheer white, is now like a salt and pepper gray.
wait, what the heck happened to you?
I just, I'll explain later.
Fine. And then I guess Dunstan's just going to move over here and attack this guy.
Alrighty. Give me an attack roll. Alrighty,
14.
oh my god. So much damage. Let's see if he survives. He does. Just barely though. He like skitters out of the reach of your halberd. Like, don't want.
Yeah, I like to think he just Dunstan just cuts through the seat next to him.
Yeah. They might be sweating. Sonny!
I'm gonna use a special move on this guy.
Ooh, special move.
I'm gonna grab his. He's got a sword, correct?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab his sword and use the art of the folding to fold it in half.
Okay.
And it breaks. Cause that is the goal for it, is to break it.
Sure. You have broken his sword. He looks a little dismayed.
Doing.
Millie. Tilly? Tilly's eating food at the party. Still.
Okay then.
If you have looked back at her at all, she's like eating food at the party. I don't
The
think
table's
she's even
flipped.
really
She just got the
noticed.
plate in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, Millie's like, you know, why are we fighting? Shouldn't we, we have enough food. We can all share it. Let's just sing together. And she will try to use, she will start a song, this song.
You're not getting away from me!
This guy's gonna step out a little bit. This guy's gonna step back. And Dunstan, you have 2 more bullets coming at you.
Whee!
Come get it. 2 defenses, please. That one hits. It's a critical failure.
Ouch.
Yep. And so you take another 1 damage.
I know that.
Alright. Gene. Hun.
Or...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm under attack.
Yeah, you're under attack. By this guy.
I can't fail.
You can fail.
Oh wait, I can crit fail.
Yeah.
Just don't roll a 1.
Still getting used to navigating the sheet, sorry. There we go.
Yeah, okay. This guy is going to try and break free again. I think it's a -1. Roll a strength for me, please.
Where's my grapple move? Ah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. There's no hope for him.
Yeah, once you win the jaws of death.
Yeah, once you're in the jaws of death, that's a little difficult. And Millie, make 2 defense rolls. Alright. Dunstan, your turn.
Is Jean looking even younger now?
No.
I haven't gotten any more age, although I'm still drying this dude right out.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, old man, you know that's pretty creepy, right?
Yeah, I know it's pretty creepy. His voice is a little bit less, raspy. He just looks a lot healthier.
I kinda like it. And Johnston's gonna...
And you see
I can't actually... sorry, I can't actually move my token. The screen's just, moving around. But Johnston's gonna jump off the table and attack Marine in front of him.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move you.
I'm just gonna have to reload the roll.
Alright.
And the thing is, if you say you kind of like it, you see Gene, he looks worried that you like what he's doing.
Yeah, you're not supposed to like it. No one's supposed to like this. Alright, Dart, you back in yet?
Yeah, it's loading, there we go.
Okay. Let's see if he succeeds. We shall see. He does not. This guy has fallen. You want to describe how you take him out?
Oh, so yeah, just leap off the table, swing the halberd down, straight on him, leaving a gash across his chest, probably.
Yep. Down a spurt of blood, and he goes down on the floor. This guy is unarmed and looking terrified.
He's mine. Don't touch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand up and grin at the unarmed guy.
Sonny, it's your turn. Okay, go for it. And yeah, this guy, as you slash at him, how do you take him out?
I slash through his hand,
Mm-hmm.
where he was, like it was previously holding the sword, and up his chest, in one simple stroke. It's like a flash of light.
I see. And down he goes, crumpling to the floor. Millie!
Jeez, you guys really are potty poopers. I guess there's no way around this. And Jill attacked the guy who's injured. I think it was
This one.
one to.
Actually, these are both injured. Both of the ones next to you are injured. Let's see if he survives this. He does not. Do you want to describe it?
Oh, she just backhand him, backhand him with the flat of her blade.
Alrighty. Gene. I'm gonna suck this poor
The train continues.
Phrasing.
Oh yeah. You actually reduce his strength score by 4 because he critically failed.
Ooh. In that case, you watch. Is this guy still up after this?
No.
Okay. Yeah, you watch then as Gene kind of is drawing the energy out of this person. His face just kind of all of a sudden completely like withers in, and I presume he didn't go to 0, right? He's good.
No, he's
that was only 6. And so
the damage did him in, not the other thing.
You watch slowly as more and more energy kind of pulls out of him. Gene's hair grows to just like a very sleek, dark black. His body gets bigger. He stands almost a full foot taller than the hunched old man that he saw before. Around his ankles, those things where his clothes were tied up, a very muscular form, broad shoulders, very kind of wide legs, fills into those clothes as those bands kind of snap. And I think by the end of it, he's just holding him out in front of him, with him just kind of like lifted off the ground, now like cutting a pretty imposing figure as he just drops this dude in front of him, and then puts his arms in the way too big for him jacket that now fits very snugly.
Yep, the Marines all look at you in abject horror. And like
an evil power.
yeah. Were you wanted before you disappeared?
No. No, I was a merchant sailor.
Okay.
You will be now, if any of them live.
I'm not certain they will.
Alright, so this guy is running. He's gone. He deserves it.
If he's doing a full sprint, then you do get an opportunity attack against him.
No, you don't. He was right here. He was out of range.
Yeah, he was out of. Okay.
He 5-foot step western.
Yeah, he's gone. He's out. He's like peace.
95,000.
The rest of these guys are not feeling confident. So they're thinking about leaving. So they get to about there. He's scrambling over the table. That's about it for their turn. Dunstan. The Marines are trying to run away. They have realized this is a poor plan. Some of them are screaming.
Well then, he's gonna look at Gene. Oi, vampire old man. I think it's about time we got out of here.
I agree. We should move.
Yes! Oh wait, that's what my voice is. Yes! We gotta get out of here!
Wow, I don't know what voice that was, but I think it was Kobe.
What? No way! I just had puberty again.
Can we take some of the food with us?
Yes,
Very
please! We did not waste money for nothing. Come on.
So Dunstan, are you just gonna pass on your turn?
Yeah, he's not chasing them. Probably start walking back over to the bar again.
Alright, is anyone chasing them as they run?
No, but I'm gonna start picking up their weapons.
Alright.
The moment they ran away, Millie puts her sword away and goes back to her sister and start eating some of her food.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep, so they're gone. It's party
I
again.
go up to the bar. Barry, I think we have to move quick. That ship,
He's like just staring at you.
complete whiplash. Yeah.
Yes.
I've got their weapons! By the way, what weapons did I get from them?
They had a couple pistols and swords. Let's
Okay.
see how many you get. There are 2 sword guys and 2 pistol guys, so you get the sword, 2 swords and 2 pistols.
Okay.
They are very cheap swords. Bad swords. Probably sabers or something. I don't know. But anyway, Barry doesn't say anything. He's staring at you with his jaw open.
Sorry about the mess. I promise we didn't intend to do this.
Yeah, that's not why his jaw's agape.
I know it's a lot to take
Oh!
in. but I'm not as vicious as that may have looked. But I think we need to get out of here.
Old man, you're not old anymore. What happened? Sorry, I had tunnel vision.
Haven't you realised it yet? He's a vampire.
Vampire? What's that?
I'm nothing so strange. I'm just like you. I look down at the door. I look down at Sunny. I ate Kare no mi for. I'm a wither.
Oh! Oh, cool! You're a wither man, and I'm a fold man.
Witherman sounds like a creepypasta.
It does, but you know what? Besides the fact, well,
It might
nice
actually be one.
Yeah.
Nice to formally meet you, Witherman. Gene.
You mute, please. Thank you. Barry kind of snaps out of it as you guys are talking.
Yes, I would say so. You have to go. Come with me. I'll take you out to the boat.
And he like starts leading you back.
Thank you.
Yeah. I hop over.
So he's like,
Do we have to go already?
I think we have to move. Yeah.
Are you cream now?
One of those Marines got away, and well, it's not like we would have chased after them, but they're going to be back with more.
Yeah, those mean trash. Trash doesn't want us to have fun. Gotta leave.
Yeah, and they ruined our dinner. I worked so hard on that food.
Oh,
Millie is actually
come on,
salvaging. I'll be right behind you. Millie is salvaging some of the food that's on the floor. The ones that aren't completely covered in dirt and whatnot.
alright. So
Gene's cracking his neck a lot, kind of like testing out his muscles. He's, over his time on the island, absorbing plants, he was never, I think he never got quite back down to his full youth and like full kind of strength, I think, over his time.
alright.
Draining people's probably a lot better.
Okay. So
Because that's not spoopy.
no, that's
It's
not
not at all.
Or a spoopy captain.
Yep. So Barry leads you out of the bar through the back room and takes you over to the docks. And you're all over this way. Right over here. Go ahead and put your tokens down. I will put one down for Till. There we go. And he's just gonna lead you down over here. Perhaps not this music.
I just killed a dude, kinda.
Kinda. So
He recovers.
yeah, he'll take you over here. It's kind of a secluded area of the docks, essentially. And And tucked away is a small dinghy with a sail on it. It looks like it might fit you all, but it's gonna not be like the most comfortable thing.
I look at Suddy.
I'm small. It's fine. I can probably just ride on someone's shoulder.
Yeah, there's like a basket for a crow's nest. It's like a basket you would put like apples in.
Ooh, I call it the basket.
But
Yeah. Barry, you have been so kind to me, and well, to my new companions here. Is there anything we can do to repay you with this gift?
Well, come back from the Grand Line and tell me all your stories. We never made it that far, my crew, and I'd like to see someone make it.
Kind of pulls out of his bag just a black leather glove that now appropriately fits his hand. That's not all shriveled up.
Yep.
And he offers Barry a less awkward handshake than the first one that he did.
Right. Barry accepts. He does like a really hard handshake, and as you all climb aboard.
Millie will. Millie, before we leave, Millie will say, we'll make sure to come back. We need to sing again. And she'll give him like a handshake too, but it's clear that she doesn't know exactly what she's doing. She just takes both hands and just grabs his arm and just shakes it.
Right. He laughs and shakes your arms back.
How tall is Dunstan?
Probably about 6 foot.
Sunny is hopping from the basket onto your back and like ruffling your hair up. This is what you get for ruining my dinner!
Hey! Sorry!
Well, as long as you're sorry, next time you're paying.
I still have some, and Millie will pass the floor food to both of them.
No thanks.
Barry chuckles at your antics, but then he like catches sight of something and is like,
You should go. I think I see the Marines headed around.
Right.
Let's set sail!
And it's a promise, Barry. We'll see you when we circle back this way around again. Go around the world on the Grand Line!
Yep. Barry.
See you around, Barry the barman!
Yep. Barry's eyes sparkle a little bit, and he nods, and he'll stay here, watching as you sail off together into the sunset.
Millie's still facing him, waving,
Yep.
leaning dangerously off the edge of the boat.
Yep. And as you see him like stop waving, his leg transforms into a wheel, and he like scoots. He just scoots.
Whoa, he's got a devil fruit too!
Sure.
I think that was just magic.
Whoa, he's a magician?
His peg leg transforms into a wheel, but because of a compartment that came out, and he rolls off, presumably back to his tavern.
Okay.
That guy's cool.
I thought it was like a wheel fruit that he just happened to have.
No. He's a cyborg, if that makes it cool.
That's also cool in a different way.
Yeah.
Sonny doesn't know anything like that. He just thinks he's magic.
You know there's no way we're gonna make it to the Grand Line in a dinghy, right?
I mean...
think we need something a bit larger, yes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a ship, aren't we?
We
don't really have the funds for that, though.
We can always pillage one.
What is with you and pillaging?
But that's what we do.
Well...
We're gonna have to have a conversation about that.
Yeah, I mean, Gene's kind of the whole reason all this happened, so, I think I can speak unanimously when I say that you're the captain!
And Gene
I've got
looks
no
around,
complaints.
Gene looks around like kind of is going to Dunstan first as like maybe he'll volunteer to be the captain, and then
Yeah, Tilly
Oh.
just smiles at you and nods, like,
Sure. I
Yeah,
have man captain before.
Millie will also look at you and just like they're in sync when they're doing that.
they're totally in sync. It's like watching twins.
And then
That's really creepy.
with his kind of sailing knowledge, he just kind of looks over. Very well then. Weigh anchor. Hoist the sails. Let's begin.
I don't think this thing has an anchor.
Not even an, and that's the, I assume there's more bickering as we talk about the ship and get going.
One question: who's gonna be the first mate? And that's what it fades out to.
Yep.
You're muted.
And that is the end of session 1. The adventure begins.
Hang
Hang on.
And Millie is singing while everyone is yelling.
Pocketo, no coins. Sorete, you wanna be my friend. I love that you wanna be my friend.
Yeah,
That's
you
part of
want
the
to be my
song.
friend is great.
Sorete, you wanna be my friend. Hey, we're a crew.
Yeah, we are a crew. That was a messy way to do it, but you know what? It's fine.
I feel like the thing is, though, if it wasn't a messy way to do it, Gene definitely wouldn't have crewed up with these people. They're like, I'm gonna find some nice, normal, experienced sailors who've been out on the seas for a long time, know all the ropes, and and don't want to raid and kill.
I mean, you would have gone with Sunny, because he's cute and adorable.
Oh, of course.
I would have gone with like Albert and Franklin Smith.
And probably
the two
Barry.
most normal dudes. Yeah, Barry.
Barry was not normal. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Barry seemed like a normal dude. Little did we know that he was harboring a wheel lick.
No. I still think we should go back and get him. Take him by force if we have to.
We can always pillage him, that's true.
God,
is this our Usopp moment where we look at him and Barry's standing there? No, I want to join, and then
I don't think we have enough room, honestly, or enough food.
If only I had a rubber arm to go and grab him and drag him on the boat, but alas.
Alas.
All I have is an evil, dark energy that would kill him if I tried to drag him on the boat.
Yes. Evil dark energy. But yeah. That's the stream. Thanks for coming, everybody. I really appreciate it, and we'll catch you next time.
Fox, thank you for running.
Yeah, this was great.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this was a great game. And thank you for coming, Guy. You know who you are.
Is it the green or gray? It might be the green.
Yes, the green or gray who has been spamming chat. We love you especially.
Yes, we love you.
Dracula's in too deep.
Alright. Bye, everybody.